Hi guys, you're going to do your sounds. You're going to need a piece of paper out and a pencil. And I'm going to say the sounds and you're going to write the sounds. Number 1, a, ah. Check that you wrote this letter. Number 2, check that you wrote these two letters. Number 3, check that you wrote this. Number 4, I. Check that you wrote IE. Number 5, or. Check that you wrote OR. Number 6, A. Check that you wrote this. Number 7, G. 2-letter G. Check that you wrote that. Number 8, R. Check that you wrote this. Number 9, A. This is the A that is never used at the end of an English word. Check that you wrote that. AI. English words don't end in I. Number 10, double E always says E. Check that you wrote EE. 11, N. This is the N used only at the beginning of a base word. Check that you wrote this. The next one, edit. Check that you wrote ED, ed, d, t. The next one, t. Should have wrote one letter, the letter T. The next one, N. Check that you wrote the letter N. The next one, E. Check that you wrote the letter E. The next one, S. You should have written the letter C. The next one, O. Check that you wrote the letter L. The next one, D. Check that you wrote the letter D. The next one, Z. You should have written the letter S. And the last one, I. Check that you wrote the letter Y. I'm going to give you a word. And the word is lying. I would like you to write the word lying. She was lying to her mother. You should have spelled that word Lying, lying. The next word I want you to spell is waist. You should wear a belt around your waist if the pants are too big. Waist. You should have spelled it W-A-I-S-T, waist. I want you to write the other waist and tell me the meaning of that word waste. And turn your paper in to your teacher. That is the end of today's phonics lesson.